the FA Cup or both, but not the majors. We all know how the goalposts moving forward.
Bro, and people can say all the time. I'm seeing people in the comments saying, "Oh, if you're worried about what people say to you, then listen. I don't care what you
It's
say,
not
and
that. Yeah.
I've always been worried about what people say to me. If you tell me something I don't like, you're gonna get slapped in your face. It's very, very simple. That's how I operate. So it doesn't matter whether or not you think I shouldn't care what people say, because I do care what people say. And if you say something I don't like, I'm gonna react to it. That's how I move. That's how I am, and that's how I'm gonna stay. That's how it's always been, and that's how it's always going to be. So if you say something to me that I don't like, or people start bantering me about Chelsea this and Chelsea that, and they're bantering, that's the landscape. That's fine. That's how it is. That's the way it is now. This is how it goes. This is the new way. This is the new way it is, right?
What if Arteta prefers Watkins over Gyökeres?
You're going mad.
No, I'm told to ask the question. No, bro. Big up May. May's asked the question. Question for the guy at the bottom. What if Arteta prefers Watkins over Gyökeres? Does that now mean it's not a compromise because Berta is getting him what he wants? I'm just asking the question.
Yeah.
She's or he
no,
or
but these things was like no compromise. These
Yeah,
saying
she's right. She's right. Is that a girl or guy?
I don't know because the internet's crazy. It looks like a girl because of the hair. We all know how social media is.
Well, he or she or whatever, they're right. That question is right.
Drop the Insta so we can pre. I think that's what Hook said.
Yeah, they're right.
No.
That's correct. What they're saying is right.
Look, wait, this guy is so thirsty. You know that. I swear that.
The same one. Anytime Karma's giving me a little shine, you're hating. Shut up, man. And shying that. Shut up, man.
Hey.
This guy.
You know what though? Nearly 220 people in there, man. Get up to at least 120 likes, man. Come on, man. Bro, we've been on one topic and it's been an hour. You don't get this.
I wanted to ask you lot this as well, yeah, because we're kind of on it, and I've had this up here for a minute. What do you lot? This frustrates me, but I want to know you lot's thoughts. Arsenal are working on both Gyokeres and Sesko deals. That's no problem of mine. However, they will only sign one of them. Meetings are taking place for both before they decide who is the striker they want. The financial factor will be important. We know the financial factor will be important. Surely, if we are deciding what striker we want, it can't be for footballing reasons because we must have scouted these guys for time. I don't get that one, but where you like with that?
And hold on, and that just goes back to Berta playing the game. Do you know what I'm saying? All these reports are coming out from people that are like kind of close to Arsenal kind of thing when you come to the media. Do you know what I'm saying? Him obviously that's not Arsenal putting it out, but that's someone that's credible in the scene putting it out. So it makes RB Leipzig look, it makes Sporting look and go raw. Like we might have to put RP down, our price tag down for our player so we could get him gone. Because like we know, Leipzig have got to sell. They've got to sell. So it's just I think it's just part of the game, man. For me, anyway.
You know what?
And these are the guys who we're preying.
That's a. Do you know what? Yeah, that's actually smart. You know, because obviously it's probably Arsenal that's briefed Romano.
Oh yeah. We know there's mind games going on.
Yeah, it's probably Arsenal that's briefed Romano or someone from Arsenal's.
Bro, Romano is close to every big club.
Yeah,
he's close to every big club, bro. What we doing?
So
sorry, Hooks. Do you think he just gets all these rumors from Poof and he just
And don't forget, sometimes these man tweet stuff. You know, agents are giving them just to wass it and gas and drive interest and do things. It's a dirty game we're in. All of them do the same thing.
So
all of them.
So now people. So just how? Because I'm sitting there thinking, surely we must know who we want. Like, surely we don't still need to have meetings to decide who we want. Well, these man...
Same way Leipzig probably put the Saudi interest out there in Sesko.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
and
maybe with Gyokeres as well.
And you know where that backfired? Do you know where that backfired on them and played into our hands where Sesko completely just shut it down straight away? Nope, not going there. And then that plays into our hand because now we know, he wants us. So you man better play ball. Otherwise, he's just you're gonna have an unhappy player. Plus, you know you got to sell. So you might get even less for what you actually want from him. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just a game, man.
Quicker you shot him, the quicker they can move on as well. Yeah. Like for me with Leipzig, they got to get this done sooner rather than later. We get a player in for preseason, they move on, we move on. I don't know why this is dragging. In you lot's hearts, who do you think we get out of all three of them? Like truly, because I think we get Sesko personally.
Yeah, I personally think we get Sesko.
Yeah, I think Sesko as well.
I want Gyokeres. I
want Gyokeres.
But I just think that we get Sesko.
Just makes sense, innit?
Yeah, it's just like
Wrong choice.
Yeah.
And you know why it makes sense as well? Because then Havertz could maybe start some like where he's young, where Gyokeres comes in. Yeah, if Gyokeres, it's all Arteta. You know how managers are. My man's on the.
It's not all Arteta, couldn't be something.
No, but that's what I'm
Not all
saying.
Arteta.
Havertz is the highest paid player at the club. That's got to work some way somehow. He's got to make. He
I
can't
think
win
you
the
see him in
Prem.
midfield. Hot take.
Yeah, but we can't.
Havertz is playing. Havertz is.
That's what I'm
definitely
saying.
starting.
We can't win this Prem and Havertz have nothing to do with it. No. Havertz has got to have something to do with us winning something because he's the highest paid player. It's got to work. Do you know what I'm saying?
Not Sesko. Havertz is definitely one. What I don't trust is Havertz is definitely going to start. I have to know that. But two, if we buy a Watkins and a Gyökeres, I know for a fact that Havertz is going to be interchangeable with Odegaard, which is what I want. I want Havertz and Odegaard being like Odegaard and Havertz are the two to going back and forth for the position. That.
Yeah.
Then I'm looking at the team like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. If we buy two strikers, that makes more sense. If we buy one, I know Havertz is going to start. Because if you buy Sesko,
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Yeah, now you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bugged
if
out.
you buy, sorry. If you buy Sesko, I know for a fact that Arteta is going to bench him for at least the first 10 games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know,
I'm telling you
he
that immediately.
And then it makes sense as well. When the media asks him why he could put the whole thing, he's young, it's a big club,
Yeah,
If you
all of that you got to build. He's going to come. If you get Gyokeres, he has to play now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then it rubs out Havertz. So yeah, man, it's
Could the loyalty to Havertz be killing him then? As
Maybe.
because that is the same.
I like Havertz, but I just need.
I don't think Havertz is as bad as people say.
No.
I don't, but like we all kind of agree he's still gonna be somewhat of a ridiculously key player, not really a squad player, someone that's gonna figure a lot. Respectfully to Kai, I don't think he's the kind of guy like that. I think he's a squad player. But then that's why I'm asking, like, could his loyalty to Kai Havertz cost him then? Because if we named Arsenal's strongest 11 right now, yeah, I know people might say Marino, but let's just say Kai Havertz up front. Everybody's improving the striker position. And unfit and fit Odegaard's playing ahead of Havertz. Left wing, forget that with Kai. He's in issues then, surely, isn't it?
Ain't you been seeing though? Havertz been breaking records, bro. Been going gym.
It's only
he's been going gym. He's been going gym. He's getting putting on weight. Arteta said he looks even. Yeah, the PR started with Havertz already. The season ain't even kicked off. That's when you know. That's when you know Arteta. That's how you know Sesko's coming in that door because he's already doing the Havertz thing. Oh, look, he's been breaking all these records.
You know what's going to happen, man.
If we got both,
we should be getting both. If we were serious about it, you're gonna get two strikers. But I'm saying there's a proven Premier League player that scores goals that is 30 years old, that for 30-40 million, that scores 20 goals a season, already there in the Premier League, that you can get as a squad player in Watkins. You can go and get Gyökeres and Watkins now for a combined fee of about 110, 115, 20 million.
But you know our club, one's 27, one's 29. They're gonna be like, there's no resale value, there's no longevity, yada yada yada. That's why I think if anything, it'd be Sesko and the Gyökeres or Sesko and the Watkins.
And that's the reason why we have the highest ticket prices in Europe, because that's how we think. Yeah. That's the reason.
You got a super chat, but I mean DG super chat.
All right, one love, KV, man. Catch. One love. D is right, man. Them can't compromise when Arsenal's prices are that high. How are we signing bigger players when we were in Europa, then the champs get Glock 9? That's because it just feels like as a club, whenever we fall off, we're mad aggressive. We get to a point, and in my opinion, we coast. Since we've been back in the Champions League, I don't feel those above Mikel Arteta and everyone's aggressive to kind of build on this. Anytime we've achieved success as at this football club, we've never truly built on it. And that goes back to the 90s, the 2000s. People older than me can even verify and attest to that. I don't know what it is. We're too big of a club not to have won more Prems and retain the Prem.
You got it spot on there. And you know what it is as well? You see me, I go by the saying, you don't get credit for doing what you're supposed to do.
I hear that.
You know, so the fathers, you don't get credit because you're looking after your kids. Man want to get credit because they're looking after their kids and stuff. You don't get credit for doing what you're meant to do. Berta, if he comes in and he signs the players that we need. No, I'm saying, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to say you don't get credit for doing what you're meant to do if you sign the right players. All you do is you get more time to do it again. That's all. That's the benefit that you get from doing what you're supposed to do. You don't get.
Yeah, I think your mic again. D.
Sorry, my AirPods,
Yeah,
man, it's all over the place. But you don't get credit for doing what you're meant to do, innit? So at the end of the day, all Berta gets is if he does it and he gets the job done, he gets more time to do it again.
What does he get credit for then?
What do you mean? What did he get credit for?
No, I'm trying to.
I don't know. He might get credit for the. He might get credit for the decor in his house. I might like his kitchen. I might think his garden. I might think his garden's been designed well. I don't understand.
So you think that a director of football can never get credit then?
Credit for what? You don't get credit for. So do fathers get credit?
Well, I mean, they're directors of football and fathers, so it's a very difficult question.
Do you give fathers credit for looking after their kids?
I acknowledge it.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Because there's so many deadbeats out here. You're like, when the man actually sets up and he's doing his job, it's like, you know what, respect. You definitely do get credit for looking after.
Nah, you don't get credit.
Not everyone does.
So Arteta can't get credit for winning the league then. Surely.
Actually, Arteta shouldn't get credit for winning the league because
that's what he's meant to do.
Firstly, Arteta hasn't won the league.
No, if he does.
No. What I'm saying is, you're saying Arteta won the league. Arteta competing against juggernauts. So it's in comparison. Berta coming in to sign players.
He's meant to.
What do you mean he's meant to? Who's meant to?
We're meant. The Arsenal are meant to be challenging for the league.
No. Yeah, we are challenging already. But when people say
Arsenal,
Arsenal,
you can't get credit for it then because we're meant to be doing that.
No, but we're already challenging. I'm saying when people say Arsenal should be winning the league, no, we shouldn't. Well, our team, since when have we ever won loads and loads of leagues?
We should have won the league in 21 years, though. Like, I think that's a fair statement.
I'm agreeing with that, but I'm saying when people say Arsenal shouldn't have done this, we're not. Firstly, we've never won a Champions League in our history. We're the only big team that's got gaps in our history, and we've had teams that have trounced us for years. I've got more money than us. I've got better sporting directors, better owners, better stadiums. We haven't got. There's nothing that we've got right now that's the best in the Premier League. Not one thing.
Saka best right winger, shameless.
Nah, not when
we haven't got. Back in the day, we used to have situations that we had the best.
I'm shameless, man.
Bro, we've not got anything. We've not got anything that's the best in the Premier League. Not one thing. Name one thing that we've got that's the best.
The centre halves.
Best right back.
Centre halves.
Best right back. Timber. What? Who's got a better right back than us now that Trent's gone? You told me to answer it. No. You told me to answer it. I gave your answer, and because it makes sense.
Timber to me is the best right back, but it's a debatable thing. I'm saying
with who now? Who though?
What do you mean
debatable with who?
Are you alright?
Now that Trent's gone, who is it debatable with? I'm asking
I think Timber's the best, but I'm saying there's going to be lots of people that will say no, this guy's better, or no.
Like who though? Better. That's what I'm saying. There's no one that you go out there.
You go Newcastle, they will tell you Livermental's better than Timber, bro.
Yeah, nah, that guy mad though.
I'm telling you, they will tell you
potential.
They will tell you none of our midfielders get into their team. That's what they will tell you.
Crazy.
We definitely got
crazy.
We definitely got the match. We definitely 100%.
But I'm telling you, we've got nothing that is by far and away, no debate, the best in
fashion. Our fashion.
Say that again.
Our fashion line. Yeah.
Oh,
best marks.
That rubbish, man. It was like some stupid joke. Chatting nonsense. I'm being deadly serious. We've got nothing that everyone just says, yeah, that's the best. Not the best stadium. We ain't got the best manager. We haven't got the best owners. We ain't got the best player. We haven't got the best anything.
I think that's unfair. The stadium part, I think, is a bit unfair though, because we chose to rebuild our stadium time ago.
That's why we ain't got the best stadium. We got
exactly. Like, but when we rebuilt our stadium,
so it kind of proves the point.
Yeah, but what's your point though? That what? That because it's old now, that it's not.
Yeah, like it's just like, but we're actually gonna redevelop it. So it's like, I hear it, but I just think it's a bit unfair of a statement considering when we decided.
Unfair. It's not unfair. Why is it unfair? Unfair on who? They charge the highest ticket prices in the league. What are you talking about? It's unfair on the fans. It's unfair on the fans when they can't pay their bills. When people can't pay when they don't get to see their kids. That's unfair. That's real life unfair. Not billionaires.
The food is horrible. Like for
why do you keep saying things are unfair for billionaires?
For the amount that I spend to go into the stadium, the food is horrible. the amount I have to pay for the food as well is the chips is mad.
It's not to cater for you, bro.
He talks his chatting rubbish. Don't listen to it.
There's too much pork in the stadium as well. I won't lie. That's a real one. There's way too
much what?
Too much pork in the stadium.
Why are you listening to? Why are you listening to?
I don't know what I needed to hear.
Hooks and his crap. Hooks is chatting pure and utter rubbish. I don't know why you're even entertaining his foolishness.
I can't lie. Do you not think Emre would have won the Europa Champs or Premier League with 5 years and 750 million to spend?
100%. He would have won something. Emre.
100%.
Who's that? Emery. You know, bro, we're English, bro.
Unai Emery.
No, I thought you were talking about a player. I didn't know you meant.
No, because this Vesta guy asked the question still.
Okay. I don't know, man.
All I'm saying is Arteta won a trophy with his team that he couldn't win a trophy with. That's all I'll say on that.
But I'm not gonna lie. I think he picked up.
Hold on, it's different as well because when Emery was in charge, he didn't have a say on like the last final say on signings. With Arteta, he's had the final say. So for me, I feel like if Emery had the say on the signings and that what he wanted, like he wanted Zaha instead of Pepe, couple, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he would have won something, definitely.
Emery wanted to get rid of Saka to bring in Zaha.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Did he?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He wanted him in the make weight though.
Yeah.
He went
on loan, to be fair, apparently.
On loan. There you go, man. On loan.
But he's still bookie for that. But
that's foolishness.
Some young G's don't go on loan. You lot have an Oshimen. Apparently, we're one of 8.
No, bro. I don't understand what the hype is in this guy, bro. Bro. It's just because African, I get it. Yeah, black man. No. Listen. I get what you man are trying to do. I don't want him nowhere near my club. Nowhere near. I'm sorry. I don't want no Oshimen, bro.
Why?
It's good, man.
Yeah, why don't you rate? You're moving like you proper thinking shit. You gotta explain this,
bro. I put Sesko over him.
Nah.
Honestly, I just don't. Honestly, I just don't see it. I don't see it with Oshimen. I don't know.
He's a bagsman, you know.
He's a bro. It's easy to bag when you're delivering pizzas. It's so easy, bro. Over there is. Like, bro, listen. You know why I do not rate that league, bro. We've seen Pulisic come to the Prem, look like dog shit, go over there and he drops better numbers than Leao, that's meant to be a world beater, and everyone wants him. We've seen Loftus-Cheek come from Chelsea, go over there to AC Milan and look like a baller. We see McTominay, literally everyone wants him out of Man U, go over there and look like Zidane. Like, what are we doing, bro? This is not the league that I want any players from unless it who's the one that PSG got? That Kvaratskhelia. That's the only one.
But then you can't want Gyökeres then. By that logic, you can't want Gyökeres.
No.
You can't want him. By your own logic,
hold on. Gyökeres is batted at this. Obviously, people are going to say it's the championship, but Gyökeres done his thing over there in the championship.
Italy, Turkey, Germany, France. Bro, he's done it in more countries. He won the league with Italy. The same league. He won the league. He was there with Kvaratskhelia.
Bro. We've seen Lukaku rock around Manchester United.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying you can't say this about Oshimen and then rate Gyökeres.
Listen. We've seen Lukaku at Man U look like dog shit. Man's gone over there and looks like, bro. How is Lukaku getting the one that Conte wants?
No, but Lukaku's been a bagsman. If you might not be anyone's cup of tea, then been a bagsman.
Have you seen Lukaku's record at Man United?
His record, he scores goals.
Bro.
Lukaku's back to Everton though. He's sliding down.
Everton, that was his peak. Lukaku weren't nothing like, come on, man, he was meant to be. Like,
I'm not saying he is, but he scored goals, so you can't boy him.
Bro, he scored goals, but everyone was, that's when you know you're bad. People get onto people like Werner and all these man because they can't finish. It's fucked up when you're bagging and man are still getting onto you. That's when you know it's bad.
But in terms of goals, Lukaku was doing that. I'm just saying you can't shit on Oshimen and then rate Gyökeres. It don't make sense, bro. It don't. Because he played in high league.
Listen, it's just what I see, innit? What I've seen of him, what I watch. Listen, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. I just don't like the way he plays. I just don't feel like he fits Arsenal style of play.
He's still in the air, you know.
Pardon?
He's very
good
good
in the air, but so is Sesko, and he's younger. And this guy wants like 350 or something. Are you?
The wages are mad.
Smoking? Who are you, bro? And man, know these like big up all the Nigerian ones, but man, no, he probably ain't even his age. Like, what are we doing here? We're probably buying a 34-year-old and putting him on like 350k. Like, let's have it right, bro. Man. Nah, no way, no way.
I didn't think Catch thought like this about Oshimen.
I don't rate him honestly. But you lot give your opinion on him. That's my opinion. I just keep him away from my club. If we got him, I'm Arteta out straight away. Straight away. Are you mad? Bro, I do not rate him whatsoever. Honestly,
I don't think he likes him, guys.
Yeah.
We're not. Yeah, he don't like him. Plus, we're not gonna get this done either, man.
Yeah,
there's too much finances involved.
Costs too much.
Nico Williams is confirmed. Apparently, he wants Barcelona, so that's another target, lads. That's gonna miss. But it is what it is. You not having John Duran?
What for a second choice?
I would take him
for a second choice.
I would take him.
Yeah. Because
I'll take him at Arsenal.
Yeah, 100%. I'll take him for second choice. 100%. We saw the madness this guy could do, bro. That don't leave you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Trust, man rates Havertz, but not Oshimen. It's crazy, crazy.
Hold on. Let's not do that. I said people are harsh. I said people are harsh on Havertz.
Do you rate Havertz?
To a certain extent, yeah.
What extent?
I think he's decent. He's just all right, innit?
That's more compliments than Oshimen.
But hold on, but with Oshimen, he's looked at as one of the best strikers in world football right now. I don't see that. That's my point. Havertz ain't looked at as one of the best players in the world right now. Do you get it? Like
he changed Arsenal's thinking last season. You know, had he not have had that strong end to the end of the year playing up front, we might not get we might have been more aggressive with Sesko last summer. So he is rated to some degree. He's got his own charm.
But we know
that's not easy to do when you
listen.
For Chelsea.
In world football, we know that Oshimen is rated like up there. If you put him to Havertz, it's no comparison.
There's probably people that share the same thoughts as you.